Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So tonight we're going to talk about what we can learn from all of this, because there is something we can learn, and it's important, and it can make our lives better in the future. Who isn't having a problem right now? Who is able to get access to tests? Who is able to fly out of anywhere there was an issue? Who is able to isolate easily? The wealthy. The wealthy. That is going to be true for every major coming event. They will find a way out. That is why a lot of the things that people are like, well, they wouldn't do that because it's going to impact them too. No, it won't. It won't. There are going to be more incidents like this. It's going to happen. As climate change accelerates, you will see larger ranges for insects. You will see more and more stuff like this occur. It's been predicted for 20 years, and it's happening. Now, when something like this is going on, as you certainly know if you're on my Twitter feed, stuff that is necessary to deal with it becomes expensive. Prohibitively expensive. But let me tell you what happens immediately after it. All of this stuff is being produced en masse right now. Just tons and tons and tons. They're pumping out as much as they can because, one, it's really expensive right now and they get a premium on it, and two, there's a high demand and they don't know how long that demand is going to last, so it's just they are working overtime producing as much stuff as they can to deal with this scenario. As soon as this scenario is over, all of that stuff is available at rock bottom prices. If there is one thing I have learned, it's that when this is over, I'm going to stock up on the stuff that's needed. And if you have the means to make large purchases, you really should. Because they're going to have access to private hospitals and doctors. We won't. And our hospitals will be in need again. It will happen again. This stuff, most of the stuff that is necessary for this scenario, they have expiration dates on them, but not really. As long as they're stored properly, that they don't really go bad. As far as the masks, what you really have to worry about is the elastic. That's it, and that can be done. You can fix those. You can repair those. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff like that that's available for cheap. That's the time to get it. And get more than you need. Get more than your family needs. Because your community is going to depend on you. And it is frustrating to have to try to track this stuff down and pay an arm and a leg for it. So if you are somebody that has the means, take it upon yourself. Rule 303, get some of it and store it properly. It will help. It will save lives. And if there's one thing I hope everybody learned, it's make sure you have food in your house. I will tell you, I'm not going to say a brand, but there are a number of companies out there that produce buckets that have 30 days worth of food in them. Under normal circumstances, they're like $70. Right now, if you can get one, they're probably $300. It's not delicious, but it'll keep you alive, and it will give you a sense of comfort anytime the shelf is empty. Those will be cheap too, because they are pumping them out right now. So there will be a surplus when this is over. Take advantage of it and get prepared. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.